Hey, what's going on? OGOPOGO back in Subsistence. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Well, I got some power and mass generating here. We're going to get our fridge built today, and we're going to kind of hang around, do a little bit around the base. There's a few things I want to take care of. It's a nice day. We should get out and loot, but there's some things I want to take care of here, too. After that, losing that meat yesterday, we got to get the fridge done here. And we got the, constant power supply that we can get the fridge built, get it upgraded, and it'll run just fine. So we're going to work on that. But we're going to work a little bit more on our defense post here. Now, I had a suggestion from my buddy Karun of putting some battlements up here, like, crenellated walls. If you're watching Emma's season, she does the same sort of thing on her outer wall, exterior wall. Basically, it's a half wall, a quarter wall, a half wall, quarter wall. It's going to be a little bit tough up here with the corners that we got going, but I think I've got something kind of figured out in my head here. We're going to give it a shot. So I got a bunch of building materials. We got the stuff to make our fridge. We just got to wait for the power and mass to build up. We're almost there now with the mass. So do that, and then over the course of the day, we'll let the power build up so we can get a couple of ingots made up and get it upgraded. So let's get busy. So what I'm going to do here, we're going to get a bunch of these guys. Now, he suggested too we do it on the walkway, and that's a great idea. However, I got something else I kind of came up with and I thought about and I want to do. So it's going to kind of take away from it, to be more expensive to build it that way. So we're going to build some window walls here. You'll see where I'm going with this in a bit. And then we're going to need a bunch of these guys too. We're going to start down here. We're going to go with one of those. And I think I'm going to need two more. I want to test one here first, though. Make sure we're going to be able to... I think we're going to be fine with our little... what do you call it here? I'll just push that up a bit. Anyways. So yeah, we'll get this taken care of. Kind of while we're hanging out, we're waiting for our... Oh yeah, that's going to be fine. Okay. That'll work out. Let's do another one of these guys. We're going to need 3 on this side. Actually, I only need 2. Because here, we'll put one here as well. I want to leave this kind of open for the time being as a bit of a escape route. So I don't want to close that off completely. And we're going to need a couple of these guys too. So yeah, hope everybody's doing good. Enjoying life. Weather's good. Hot again here today. Doing this a little earlier. I'm doing it. It's only 7 o'clock right now, so I'm doing this a little earlier while it's cool. Got a little much sitting here yesterday. The place I'm at, it stays cool for the most part, but sometimes when it hits, it hits. It's just kind of odd for my location this early on. Oh, there's a crate way over there. Should run and grab it, but okay. Oops. I can't do that just yet. Where is my wall? There we go. All right. Let's go up here. We're going to kind of move this out of the way for the time being because we're going to use it. And as usual, a building episode, I'm going to probably get a little quiet, but... Okay, so we're going to need 2 more of these guys. Let's take this one. So what I'm thinking here, reason I wanted to just go with the walls is because now from this level we'll have access to over here as well. I think it's going to work out pretty good. I should have turned this other guy around too. Let's do that quick while we're waiting for the other one to craft. There we go. There we go. Now we can toss our steps up. There we go. So now we got... I think it was worth putting the lid on it and the resources, because now we got, you know, 2 routes in, like an alternative route out, or in. We're upstairs, we can run up. There we go. Okay. Now, for this part, I'm going to take these guys out. I think it's going to be just a little bit... Yeah, because I can use these anyways, and there's only 2. So let's do it this way. 6 of one, half a dozen the other, actually, now that I think about it. But whatever, let's just stick with it. Kind of what I had worked out in my head, and I don't want to confuse myself. That's easy enough to do. Let's go with this guy here, too. Get him out of here. And actually, oh shit, I could have used that wall. Oh well. We can swap it around. Okay, so let's go with, now to make this look kind of different, or make it look good, we need another corner, definitely. We're gonna need 1, 2. Yeah, I kind of like this. I'm gonna swap these walls out here, actually, while we're waiting for that stuff. Get rid of the window wall. I'll just put it here for now. And we're gonna grab this guy. I think our mass should be up. We should be able to build our fridge here pretty quick. We can get it out of there so we can get the... There, that's gonna work a little better. Okay, corner. And then we'll go down and check and see if we can build this guy yet. We can. Get it done so the power can start building back up. Then we can start working on upgrading it. Yeah, this is gonna be sweet, man. Like I said, I still plan on putting a wall over here and fencing this in, so this isn't terribly crucial, and we'll do something up top a little. Maybe the crenellated walls up on top here. Battlements up on that walkway. But we'll see. I don't want to block it off with too much wood, because a lot of that top is going to be glass and whatnot, so... Okay, let's put... Can't do much with the corners. You can't put nothing on top. I thought about maybe a railing, but I mean, that's just... Then it's just more to repair later, so... Let's leave that. We can throw this guy in here. Let's get this out of here. I thought about this too, having the spot to be able to look down. Down on the lower level, you can see pretty close to the edge of the wall anyway, so we'll not worry about that here. I'm gonna put that there so I don't go running off the edge, or the edge. Put that one there, and I guess we can make one more. Now this side here, unfortunately, can't put nothing on top once again, so it's gonna... I don't anticipate we're gonna get a lot of action on this side. I mean, that may not be the case. We'll deal with it if we have, you know, once we get to it, but... Oh, something else I was gonna show you guys too, what I do for mass here. I'll do that in a sec. Pretty interesting, actually. Something I figured out quite a while back, and I use, not early game, on obvious for obvious reasons, but I'll show you that in a bit. Let's get this down. There. That'll do. That kind of looks cool. Yeah, it just gives you a little bit of a defense to stand behind when you're shooting. I thought that was a great idea. So we're going to need a half vertical. And another one of those. And another one of these. Okay. Let's run inside real quick here. I'll show you what I would do for mass. This is kind of interesting, I thought. Now, I know you can go out and get a bunch of kelp or just collect wood or whatever, but I found that this is the most effective thing to do. And we're going to make one of these guys. Okay. Just wait a half a sec here. Let's throw these up while we're waiting. Kind of blocks the corner up, but like I said, this is all going to eventually be fenced in, so still got a good vantage point. And there's still, like, we get, downstairs we still got lots of window space down there to float stuff around. So there, I think this looks cool, guys. And like I said, we're gonna throw some railings here and some railings down here too, I think. Okay, let's go show you this. Here's what I do. And like I said, I don't do it early game for obvious reasons. The resources are a little too tight and stuff. But if you take a look at any wall in here, let's see, I don't need any more, but any wall that you make in here, you can check it out for yourself. Any wall is going to give you a total of 10 mass for 20 power. It's going to cost you 20 power to make that 10 mass. And for the average wall, like even a vertical, it's 3 planks, 7 nails, 1 cordage. But if you look down at the ceiling panels and the quarter panels, it only takes 2 planks, 5 nails. 2 planks will give you 4 mass. Your 5 nails will give you 2.5. So that's 6.5 mass you get for those materials. But if you craft it into your quarter ceiling panel, that gives you a total of 10 mass. It's just for one click of the button to make that, you're getting quite a bit more mass. So if I need a quick 50 mass, for instance, I'll just whip up 5 of these, and there's your 50 mass, and it's low materials, and you're going through rather than just throwing in 50 logs. Let's see, if I was to make 5 of these, that'd be 10 of those. That's 30 logs. It's almost half of what I would if I just threw in just the logs, So I think it's pretty effective. It works pretty good. That's what I use for mass when I get a little further in the game. Oop, I don't want to throw that in there. We might even use that little piece, but I'll throw it in our little recycle bin for now. So yeah, that's what I do for quick mass. And I thought it was effective. It doesn't use a lot of resources, rather than throwing in a whole stack of nails or whatever. And like I said, you can check it yourself. I don't have an extra wall kicking around in my inventory that I can throw in there, but every wall will give you 10 mass. That's something I'm sure he'll adjust accordingly at some point in time, but for the time being, I think it's an effective way just to pump out some quick mass. Okay, I gotta get some let's go get our fridge. Throw that down. I'm not gonna have to turn it on now for sure, but let's get it. Yeah, after losing all that meat and stuff yesterday, I thought, okay, let's get this fridge in like ASAP. Just gonna throw it here for now. That kills me. All those materials and the power and the mass, and you get this beat up old fridge. But you know what? It works. I don't mind it. Okay, we need some scrappy-doo. Oh yeah, I made another insect repellent too. Now, what are we gonna need here? I'm pretty sure we need a couple of ingots. So we're going to need 150 mass and 1,000 power, 2 rope, and 4 ingots. Now I think I still got 1 ingot left. So let's get 3 more of those on the go. We can't almost do it. Just wait a half a sec. Oh, there we go. Now I've got some circuit boards there for our mining drill. Oh, I hear a moose out there. Should we? Why not? Let's go see where he is and what he is. Oh shit. That was kind of dumb. Effortless. Did you hear that? Did you hear what he said? I swear to God, he said, "Oh my God." Oh my God. I'm sure that's what he said. It's exactly what's like. Oh my God. Check it out next time you shoot a moose. Well, could have washed our hands maybe. That's hilarious. And the moose does absolutely 0 damage to me, but I almost killed myself falling off my rock. Oh my God. Okay, let's try to cook these things this time instead of... Oh, hey, we got a fridge. Yeah, man, we can throw this in the fridge. Fire it up for 1 piece of meat. I did get a liver too. However, I could... Now, let's not bother firing up the fridge just yet. Let's cut this into halves this time. Throw that in. Let's make our antidote that we were going to make yesterday when things went so bad. There we go. So that's going to put us up to 9 antidotes. That's sweet. All right, well, we'll have a little lunch. That worked out pretty sweet. How many sinew? We got 3 sinew off of it. That was pretty cool. Let's get this in there. So we're back up to 20 sinew. Sweet. All right. Oh, how many ropes do I have? I got 3 made, so we're good. We're good to go on the upgrades. So we just got to wait for the... You know what? I should just crank the, while we're working. Just crank the power and the mass back on again. Get it built up. We needed, what, 150 mass? Actually, we'll let that build. We'll do it overnight. Overnight, I'll, because that's just a waste. Let it build on its own. What was I thinking? Not being very efficient. Yeah, we'll leave it, and then tonight, overnight, I'll crank the mass fabricator back on. And we'll do the upgrades first thing in the morning. Get them done. That's going to put us without a lockpick for a day or so, but that's okay. Okay, back to this now. I think we're... Oh, I went and put those... Or I didn't even grab them, did I? Or did I put them back? I did put them back. Okay, let's make some rails. Now, I think I want to leave this open. And I think we're going to do... I was thinking about putting some wide steps in here too, but since we already have this made, we'll just move it over and we'll just make another set of... instead of destroying this, getting half back and whatnot, it's more efficient just to move it over and we'll put a double set of these in. It'll have that little thing down the middle, but that's not a big deal. Okay. So, we need some... stair railings, hey? Should get some veg as well. I just pulled another bed of carrots out. So we got quite a bit of carrots going. And I'm hoarding the berries because once we get our mining drill down, start pulling out bottled water, we can make our berry waters. So I'm keeping those stashed away. I'll keep a few on me from here, when we go out or whatever. But for the most part, let's spin this around. Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool. Now, I was thinking about this side. I don't think I'm going to put one here just now. Because I want to get a way to get out, and I want to be able to get on the rock for whatever. So I think we'll leave that. And plus another, like, this was an alternate way in. I don't want to block that. So let's do that. Now we need a couple more for up top here. Definitely go with some up top. Yeah, I think this is going to be cool, man. I like this. That was a great idea. And that was awesome, man. I think this is sweet. And like I said, down here we still got lots of, a little bit better view. Up there is just more of a snipe point. Once we get a little closer, we can jump down in here and do a little bit better battling. So we'll test that out. We're gonna go after alpha here pretty soon as well. I was looking at what do you call it? The recurve bow and stuff, and all we have right now at this point, that fit perfect. All we have at this point in time is 12 weapons parts, so I can't even make that just yet. So we're gonna have to get some interaction with the hunters going so we can get some weapons parts. I mean, we could find them in lock crates too, but I want to mix it up a little bit. And I'm anxious kind of to see where, when Alpha comes to visit, how they're going to approach. We're already kind of seeing how Bravo's going to do it. Now, another thing, too, I guess I could... Let's move this guy over for the time being. And I got a crap ton of glass, too. Could probably start refining some of that down and get working on the top part of this a bit. Oh, yeah, that looks sweet up there, man. Now, I don't know if I'm going to worry right now about anything on here. Like, we may put the battlements up here. I think that may look pretty cool. I think it will look really cool, actually. It would look cool on that walkway, but I actually really wanted to make this secondary route into here, too. Let's do something here. Maybe just go with railings here. And then one there. And then I'll leave the one side open just so we have the ability to jump down quick. We'll put one here and here. This way, if we're battling, I don't back into it and fall. But we'll leave this side open so we can just jump down quick. I think that makes sense, eh? What do you think? I mean, if you guys come up with something better, we can always change it. It's not a huge issue. I think this kind of works out pretty good. I mean, it doesn't have to be pretty. Oh, the building crate over there. Doesn't have to be pretty. Like, it can look nice, but it's to serve more of a purpose than anything. We set this up as a distraction to keep them away from our main base, so. A little bit of loot. How are we doing on our, we've still got 108 nails. We could put some railings or something up on that top. I think it would look cool with the battlements, though. Really, I do. Mind you, you don't see it from... We're the only ones that are going to see it anyways, but... Let's have a look from this side. Yeah, I think that looks kind of sweet. Well, it looks really sweet. Ah, we're getting to the end of our day here, too. I mean, it's unfortunate you can't place anything on top of those curves, but like I said, we could put up a railing, but why bother? I mean, that's just something else we're going to have to repair. That looks cool, man. I actually kind of like that. I dig that. Really, it didn't use a lot of resources. Yeah, that's kind of sweet. So now we just got to get the rest, this side of the building sheeted in, this wall sheeted in. And what do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that real quick. Yeah, that'll work. Why not? We still gotta fix this guy. Oops. That's hung up there. There we go. Yeah, I think that worked out a little bit better than ripping these ones apart and then rebuilding. It's not that bad having that rail. It doesn't affect how you run up at all. Throw a couple railings up here, but I still don't know what I want to do with this. I think I might put one more foundation in, and then I don't know, maybe squeeze in just a couple halves or something. I don't really like it hanging off unsupported, but if it's a half, it may not be that bad. What do we got for nails and stuff? Let's try that out. See how it looks. We'll just do one. Because I have a foundation downstairs, I believe. I do. Oops. Let's see. I mean, I could just put a full ceiling panel in here, I guess. You know what I could do eventually? I could throw in like just ceiling panels and then, you know, flub it with a foundation and wall it off, sheet it off. So it looks like it's supported, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. We'll figure it out. I don't really like that half one like that, though. I thought I would, but... Oh, well, we got that. Let's take a quick look. So you see... Like the half ceiling, it's 10 as well. So they're all 10. Even like the full walls and stuff like that. So I think that's a pretty good method. I like that. Like I said, early game tough to do because you're scrounging for nails and stuff like that, but... I find it effective just to whip up 10 of those quick in case, you know, if you need a quick 100 mass or whatever. Works out pretty good. All right, well, it's getting dark. Let's end it. We got a lot accomplished today. Tomorrow we'll get out and do some more scrounging around the neighborhood. Start working on filling our fridge up. We're definitely going to take a look at getting down to play with Alpha for a bit. We've got to make... Oh yeah, we'll get our fridge upgraded in the morning as well. Maybe we'll do one upgrade in a lockpick or something. Are we sitting on mass? We still got a bit to go. Maybe. We'll see what the morning brings. But anyways, guys, thanks very much for hanging out with me. As always, be safe, look after each other, and thanks for taking the time. I really do love hanging with you guys. Appreciate it. Have a good one. See you on the next episode.